If there's anybody out there, Merry Christmas 2023. This is my first Yule Tube video, and I'm hoping that maybe next year we'll do it again. It all depends on if people like it or not. You'll notice that because it's Christmas time, I've got this silly, stupid hat on, and you're probably thinking, boy, does he look stupid. I do, but you have to admit I do it with panache. Anyway, let's continue with this video, which is so-so, but it is Yule time, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. And if you don't, sorry, and Merry Christmas anyway. So here we go. I'm going after a nice cherry tree, but before I can do that, I've got to clear out the snow out of the trail. Even though the snow isn't very deep, it's very wet, and it makes it difficult for the old tractor to get through the woods, kind of like me. In some of my previous videos, you may have seen me driving a John Deere 3520 tractor. I bought that to replace this 1957 Ford 800 because the Ford doesn't have power steering, and working in the woods is very, very difficult to steer when you're going up and down little bumps and ruts and everything else. Well, come to find out, the John Deere really doesn't have the ground clearance I need, it's too tippy, so I'm back using the 57 Ford. To save time getting this log out of the woods, I cut it into a 16.5 to 17-foot long log so that I could here cut it into two 8-foot logs. Saves a lot of time that way. As a Christmas present to everybody, you'll notice that I've accidentally left the toe board up. Again, a little known fact, I'm known throughout the world for doing this. You'll notice that the boards seem like they're disappearing after they've been cut, but in fact I have Christmas elves removing them. If you look really close, you may be able to catch them at work. Notice how the toe board is still up, even though it's not being used. Notice how the toe board is still up. Take a look at the beautiful grain on this cherry. I just love milling cherry. Even though the toe board was left up and left up way too long, if you take a look at the center of the cant, you'll see that it's in very bad shape. And in the end, I ended up not losing really any lumber at all. Well, that wraps up my first Yule Tube video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I hope it didn't ruin your Christmas by too much. Coming up will be the highlights of 2023, which I hope you enjoy those. And I guess in closing, I just want to say again, Merry Christmas 2023.